Fighting is some weird sports shit. It has nothing to do with violence. Because a violent person will end your life. And you'll be like, wait, put the gloves on.
You know what Wes Watson really is? It's somebody, they've come from maybe a tougher background or rougher background, and they start to leave that environment and they start to kind of work their way out of that into better environments. But then all of a sudden they start to hit a limit of what they're able to do. And then they start to revert into this type of mentality of like, you're telling me I need to have these reports done at a certain time every week, but you don't understand where I come from. I'm not worried about having stuff done on time, okay? Because I'm worried about trying to get a meal and I got to survive. You don't even know what it's like in the real... That's the type of shit. Yeah, they got to pay a mortgage now. That's not real life. Real life is not paying a mortgage. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe you're right. But that's what Wes Watson is. So what, Wes? You're not living in the real world? The world you're living in is not... This is not the real... What are you, in the Matrix right now? You're in the Matrix. I thought you're trying to train people to get out of the Matrix, to live in the real world that you're living in, making good money. But now you're saying this isn't the real world. The real world is being a criminal on the street, living in fucking shitty neighborhoods. If you're telling yourself that you're a fucking loser, that you can't even understand, this woman can tell. She's only there because you're paying her. You probably see this in your everyday life. They reach a point, they're like, yeah, well, I'm not about that. You know what it used to be online before, like, social media and everything? It was like the story I told about when I would troll on the forums. Then there was Mangler. And Mangler's like, I'm not about talking shit on the internet. I'm about being face to face. My name is Mangler. They're making some jokes on something you posted on an internet forum. Doesn't mean you just show up to their house and punch them in the face. It doesn't quite fit the environment that you're in. You're using a fucking internet forum yourself. How street are you? I would never say that to Mangler's face because he was a very, very big man and very, very scary and did a lot of steroids. But I've fallen into similar tendencies, not quite like this. What I realize is I'm intimidated by the environment that I'm uncomfortable in. I'm not used to being in. And I'm self-conscious. So I'm like, I'm going to be the guy who keeps it real. I'm going to be keep it real guy. Yeah, people really like that. People really like keep it real guy when they're just trying to go about their day. Nobody wants to deal with that. You're not really keeping it real. What you're doing is you're telling on people that you're insecure about the environment that you're in. You feel like you don't fit in. And you're taking it out on everybody else. And everyone's like, God damn, I can't be around this person. This guy sucks. That's what Wes Watson is.